red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due.
Lies and corruption, they thought they'd control, but justice is burning, exposing their soul. They built this on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Down in Galveston, it started that night. Osteen and Doretti turned wrong into right. Said I was drunk, claimed a smell in the air, but no alcohol touched me, their proof wasn't there. They locked me up 11 months in a cell, fabricated charges of personal hell. They twisted the law, made me a pawn, but their conspiracies unravel and it won't last long. A growing plot, their power abused, but I'm breaking the chains, their lies are diffused. The truth's on my side and it's ready to speak, exposing their game, bringing justice to the weak. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they'd control, but justice is burning, exposing their soul. They built this on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Extradited from Galveston back to Lafayette, 2 weeks before trial, the lies were set. Then Ben Creekmore played his false hand, fictitious evidence in his corrupt plan. Judge Tolleson fell for the charade they showed. 2 years in prison, down a dark road. Osteen hit the stand, swore oath after oath, but his lies cracked under the weight of my growth. July 18th, they thought they'd won, but justice don't sleep, the truth has begun. Their house of cards is shaking, ready to fall. I'm standing tall, calling out them all. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they control. Sentence vacated, exposing their soul. They built it on deceit, but the cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Kandace Beavers, Hobie James played the dirty part, conspired with Galveston to tear me apart. Jeff Busby sent false statements to the district attorney, and when the heat came down, it was so concerning. A snake in the grass hiding behind his crew, but the truth reveals everything they do. Their lies run deep, but justice runs deeper. Each betrayal exposed, the climb's getting steeper. They thought they'd silence me, bury my voice, but now it's my time and I've made my choice to shine a light, make sure these criminals pay. Justice is coming and it's here to stay. I lost it all, but I've still got the fight. Damn right, the truth's a weapon cutting through the night. The sentence declared unlawful, the order vacated. I'm vindicated, liberated, and of course I'm elated. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they control. Sentence vacated, exposing their soul. They built it on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown.
Yeah, pour again. Damn right, the truth's a weapon, cutting through the night. The sentence declared unlawful, the order vacated. I'm vindicated.
What's going on, everybody? So I have some news for you. What you see right here is the complaint, the lawsuit that was filed in Galveston, Texas. This was filed, well, it was filed at the end of May. It was approved to move forward by the federal judge June 30th. Kandace Beavers, the one that caused all of this, has intentionally dodged service and jumped from one department to another in order to subvert the long arm of justice. I've been on a mission to find her, to expose her, to get her served. And after this, what I'm going to show you right here, what happened today. I'm going to go through this complaint because it needs to be publicized, exactly what happened and what she has done. All right. This here is what happened today in Batesville.
This one's for the record. For every camera they smash, every right they violated, every lie they told under oath. Circle this day on your calendar 3 times a week. Let's go. Happy fuck the cops day. Say it loud, say it proud for every bad that broke the law and hid behind the crowd. Happy fuck the cops day. Blue wall coming down, constitutional violations all across this town. They say protect and serve, but who they really protecting? Qualified immunity got them feeling like they above correction. Plant evidence in your car, lie straight to your face. Choke you out on camera, then claim they felt unsafe. Body cam malfunction right when the truth occurs. Internal investigation always gets deferred. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong. Meanwhile another family singing that same sad song. Traffic stop for nothing, escalate the scene. Turn a broken taillight into a life or death dream. Reach for your license like they asked you to. Now you're on the pavement, red and white and blue. They took an oath, swore to uphold the Constitution, but the only thing they serving is their own institution. So happy fuck the cops day for every right they stole. Every cell phone smashed, every story left untold. Happy fuck the cops day. Mark it on the wall for every planted evidence back, every falsified call. Happy fuck the cops day. Let the truth ring out. First Amendment retaliation, that's what this about. First Amendment audit, just standing with a camera. Suddenly you're suspicious, suddenly you're a danger. Idea go to jail for exercising rights. Turn a peaceful documentation into constitutional fights. Terry stop for nothing, articulable my ass. Walking while existing in the neighborhood, they harass. Stop and frisk policies, targeting the poor. Fourth Amendment protections, they don't not no more. No knock raids, wrong address, wrong house. Flashbang in the baby's crib and they all walk out. Qualified immunity means they never pay. Civil rights violations every single day. Brady violations stacking exculpatory evidence. Hidden another wrongful conviction of a family's world isn't living. Testily and on the stand, it's an open sacred crime. Prosecutors never charge, it happens all the time. So happy fuck the cops day for every false report, every manufactured probable cause that died in court. For every witness threatened, every case they fabricated, every constitutional right systematically violated. They want respect, but respect is earned, not given by a badge, not given by a uniform. You want community support, try accountability. Stop hiding behind immunity, start acting with integrity. Good cops exist, we know that's true, but the system that protects the bad implicates you too. Silence is compliance when you see the wrong. Blue wall of silence been standing way too long. So this day ain't hate, it's demanding something better. It's refusing to accept the status quo forever. It's saying we see you, we document your crimes, we're not backing down. Not this time. From Rodney King to George Floyd, the cameras don't lie, but the system keeps protecting the ones who testify that they fear for their life while kneeling on the neck. Constitutional protections, what the fuck you expect? Woo! Civil rights lawsuits paid out by the city, taxpayers foot the bill while cops get their committee to decide if policy was followed. Case dismissed, no fault found. Another settlement paid, another victim in the ground. So happy fuck the cops day. Raise your voice up high for every person brutalized, for every official lie. Happy fuck the cops day. This is our demand, accountability and justice across the stolen land. Happy fuck the cops day. First, Fourth, Fifth Amendment, constitutional protections not optional, not depending on your badge. Your gang colors blue don't make you right. We the people standing up, we're taking back tonight. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We remember what you took, we remember it my day. Turned it to a nightmare by a badge and gun. Happy for the cops day, revolution's just begun. Not anti-cop, anti-corruption, anti-tyranny and a constitution, no destruction. Pro-accountability, pro-justice for all. Happy for the cops day, watch that blue wall fall.
Oh shit. What's up, man? Hey, where's Beavers at? Beavers. I know she's on duty. I need her up here. Hey, can you get Beavers up here?
For what?
I've got I've actually already talked to the mayor about this also. I've got process to serve on her. She jumped departments to dodge service. I got a process server with me. I lost about 2 years of my life to her lies and bullshit. She intentionally lied back in October 2022, sent me to prison for a year. And then I got out of prison and I published the proof, the transcripts, and the call recordings to show she intentionally lied in court.
Yeah.
Sent me to prison for another 2 years, or gave me a 2-year sentence based on her lies. So the court vacated the sentence in January. And now the civil lawsuit's filed out in Texas on what she did. She jumped departments from Lafayette County over here to Batesville right when the lawsuit got filed. So she couldn't get served. And so this is it's proper. You guys know, like this, it's not taking anybody's back. It's the due course of justice that has to take place. Okay. She has got to be served.
Why haven't you had like a constable serve or something like that?
I had the U.S. Marshals. The U.S. Marshals actually returned the service, saying that Lafayette County kicked it back, saying she no longer worked there.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, I feel cheated by the Marshals because their lazy asses should have known that she came over here to Batesville and come and served her. So, I've taken it into my own hands. I brought somebody with me, and I just need to get these papers put in her hand.
Like either you can leave with dispatch, like you can leave with me.
I can't. They've got to go to her because, see, here's the thing. She didn't work here, so y'all can't accept service on her behalf. She worked for Lafayette County, and so they have to go into her hand in order for her to be properly served with it, because the city of Batesville can't take care. I mean, she wasn't working here, so
That's a civil issue. That's fine.
right. And that's what but it's a lot more serious of an issue than just a civil issue. This is talking about an innocent man's liberty.
Oh yeah, I understand it's a it's a lawsuit.
I'm not, and yeah, I'm not saying, this is not saying that you guys that you're picking sides at all. This is not it at all. This is just simply letting the due course of justice take place. I want to show that you guys are doing the right thing right here. That there's no favoritism shown. The process is the process. And see, that's the thing. Y'all aren't picking sides. This is just simply a process. I need to put these papers in her hand. So could you, since you're the sergeant, since you're the supervisor, can you call her up here?
Well, I will call her on the phone. I'm not going to call her up here just because, like I said, it's not an actual real order. I can't order somebody up here just for, a civil thing. I said, I'll ask her if she wants to come up here. If not, I said, you have to come up here when the brass are here, like, what I'm saying, like on a weekday. And like I said, that's going to be something.
I've already sat down with the mayor. Mayor told me. I mean, like it's.
Well, I'm not talking about like something about my actual boss. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be like.
Well, your boss's boss is the mayor. The mayor is the one that appointed the chief of police.
I get that. Like I said, so I'll call her on the phone. I'll say, hey, I'll tell her that you're here and that's what you need to do and all that. And
otherwise, I'm gonna get the mayor on speakerphone. I mean, I got his cell phone number. I'm gonna get the mayor on speakerphone and let him know I'm up here at the police department. And that's the thing. If she's being told that there's process, okay, and she's intentionally dodging it. She already dodged it by jumping from Lafayette County over to here. So, I mean, that I would say that she needs to be administratively punished if that's actually the case, because that gets into major issues of jumping departments to avoid, illegal liability, and then while on official duty.
I know she did that just to avoid legal situation, because it's not like she hides. Like everybody knows she works here, so it ain't like a secret thing.
Right. Well, I mean, I'd love to know if it was her decision or if it was an administrative shuffle that she came over here too. I mean, that gets into. I just know that I need to get these papers put in her hand. I mean, I'm not, like I told the mayor, I don't want any. I don't want him to, because I'm good friends with him. All right. It's nothing personal on the city, and it's nothing personal on any of the officers here. My issue.
I got nothing against you.
My issue is with that lying ass bitch, Kandace Beavers, and so she need until I get that done. I mean, I have a job to do, and so the quicker that we can make this process go, the quicker I go ahead and I leave, and I'm no longer anybody's issue. I'm looking for, one of the things as an activist, a journalist and an activist, is whenever there's a serious wrongdoing and it's by another law enforcement officer, do you realize how hard it is to find just even one cop that will say what that person did was wrong? And it's because it's like a brotherhood, like it's like a
Well, listen, if I
you've
see
got to
if I
be
see
able to.
something wrong happen, that's one thing. Like it's just this happened somewhere over there. I have no idea. Like, I'm
Right.
a dog in the race. That's the way I see it. Like I can't say if she did something wrong. Can't say she didn't do something wrong. But
Yeah, I'm just trying. Hey, I don't want y'all to take it personally being
I
here.
just got somebody inside.
Just know, like I said, just know that I got a job to do, and just like y'all, and you know, I lost years of my life with my kids and all, and she needs to answer for what she did.
I understand. So okay, another thing. So what if, like I said, I just want to cover the basis because obviously when I call her, I don't want her to worry or anything. You know that person?
No.
Anyways, what if she's worried like you might follow her around town? You know, after are you gonna harass her in any way? You know?
No. But until I actually do get her served.
Let's say you serve her. I'm saying, is there anything you want to do after?
No, absolutely not.
No, I don't want her being like, oh, I'm scared of you, I'm harassed.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not a violent person. Okay, I believe, like I told your officers the other night, the process has to for society to function. The process has to take place. Okay, and so I want it to take place.
Until they're served? How's that work?
No, I've got the other party served. She just jumped.
Well, I'm saying, I'm saying, does the lawsuit continue and is it like on pause until she's served, or how does that work?
I mean, it's on pause because of I'm suing a hospital as well, and they claim sovereign immunity, and so the judge has it on a stay to decide the sovereign immunity issue. But yeah, it's you ain't got to worry about that. See, the thing is, if I don't get her served though, then I am gonna conduct surveillance. Okay, because I've been having to do that in order to find out where she's at. Okay, and so that means in conducting surveillance that who is that?
They were parked beside your car, and then they drove over here, and then they went back.
I know, and that's
just checking to see if you knew.
no, I don't. That's actually really weird.
That was suspicious.
That was suspicious as fuck.
An old lady.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, no, like that's the thing, man.
Listen, I understand you go and do whatever you got to do to, start again because I understand. Like if I was in your shoes, like obviously, the only reason I'm saying I'm gonna call her, cause I'm gonna try to dot all the I's across the T's to make sure she's happy, know that she'll come up here. But like I said, since it's something civil, I can't order her to come up here for a civil issue. But like I said, if you want to sit there and wait till
Well, let me ask you this. Would you agree that somebody, if there was prima facie evidence of somebody intentionally lying in court, okay, perjuring themselves in court, that there's not criminal aspects of what I'm telling you, which actually does fall within the statute of limitations? So there is, and yes, it's this matter is being handled civilly, but with that being said, there most certainly is criminal aspect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm all for the investigation going on. I'm just saying this.
I wish I could commit a crime and only have to face a civil lawsuit. Like that would be awesome if I could actually lie in court and send somebody I didn't like to prison and only have to face a civil lawsuit. That would be, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, listen,
and that's what it is for her.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'll talk to her, and like I said, I'm gonna try to get it done. Like I said, worst case scenario, you gotta weigh it out. But like I said, because you do know she works here, like she is working today, so but I'll go in there and I'll call her, and I'll come out here and let you know what she said.
All right, sounds good, man.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, I'm Sergeant Nathan Hollis.
Sergeant Nathan Hollis,
Yeah.
Matthew Reardon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We the people new, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits. Saving dokes in my address, running interstate crews. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people new.
Yeah, started in Mississippi when the Tan Hills lied. A restraining order forged just to keep me outside. No bonfire, no cars, just political pride. And 7 years later, that fraud still rise. Then the state doubled down, built the case off a myth. NBI in the shadows with a badge and a twist. Stalking charges built on my journalism hits. Fabricating affidavits like they reading from a script. Galveston it next on steam fake. What he smelled claimed odor of alcohol, but the tox screen yelled zero content detected. Still they tossed me in a cell, 11 months in a cage while they manufactured hell. The Mississippi called Texas revocation by request. Beavers lied again and the judge said yes. Sentenced me to 2 years off fabricated stress. Later vacated, overturned, but I still paid the debt. That's the playbook they use when the truth breaks through. Retaliate, suffocate, silence what I do. But I never stop filming, never stop pushing through. Cause the people need the facts. We the people news, we the people news. Exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. From Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been doxing my address, running interstate crews. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. I moved west to Utah, trying to rebuild clean. But Layton, PD, and Oxford ran across jurisdiction scheme. Systems pulled my data, richness blasted out the screen. Doxed my private new address, 1 hour on scene. In a ring to deny records he knew I could redeem. Grammar twisted into weapons like a county machine. Said a mailbox ain't valid, what the statute they mean. Just obstruction in the trench with a retaliatory lean. Try filming DHS, trespass for walking through. Try filming in airports, ain't retaliatory cue. Every camera that I raise is a threat they construe. But filming ain't a crime, it's a First Amendment view. So I took it to courtrooms, files who's by the stack. Every brief, every motion is me taking it back. They can lie, they can smear, they can launch their attacks. But the truth is a force that the tyrants can't crack. We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. From Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been doxing my address, running interstate crews. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. Then came 25, Lafayette, Louisiana. I was filming that court, I was putting truth on the camera. Marshall Nugent waved me forward, staged it like a planner. Then they hit me full force like a government hammer. They seized all my gear, then destroyed the proof. Claimed the tech fail occurred, that's a Brady excuse. Evidence gone missing while the marshals cut loose. Then they charged me for disturbing while they silenced my truth. Ex-parte calls with judges before charges were made. A gag order pushed like they wanted me caged. They attacked the free press, that's the line that they paid. But you don't muzzle we the people when the truth is engraved. Every state, every badge, every retaliatory move confirms why this anthem is the weapon I use. You can censor my speech, but you can't stop the views. I'm the storm you created, we the people news, mate. News, mate. News, mate.
Alright, boss, I'm back.
Hey.
Alright, so, just got the phone with her. She said a couple of things. She said she's not getting served because she said it's illegal for you to serve papers and it has to be served by somebody.
I've got somebody.
Who?
I told you I brought a process server with me. I'm not here to serve it myself. I've got somebody in the car that's there to serve the papers.
Well then, okay, I'm saying then you, the way to do that then, I'm just giving you a word
I know
of
the
advice.
law, man.
No, I'm saying I'm not law-wise.
Yeah.
I'm saying like how I would do it like myself. Not has nothing to do with law. Is because if she knows you're up here, she's not gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But if you have someone to serve, like someone I guess you trust or whatever, I would just have that person come to the PD, you know, and ask to speak to Officer Beavers one day.
So what's she gonna do? Is she just gonna neglect her duties for the rest of the day?
She's out patrolling right now, answering calls.
Well, I know that. I mean, but she's just not gonna show up at the police department?
I don't know right now. I'm saying she just said she'd come up here right now, like when I asked her if she'd come up here.
She's man, do you not realize that if I did this, if I had a warrant, okay, if I had a warrant and I just took off like this, do you not realize it's no different?
I don't. There's nothing legally going on that I can do anything about. I mean,
Right, but do you not see how that looks?
it might look bad, and if that's the case, then you'll win your civil lawsuit when that comes. I'm saying I'm just saying, I'm not a dog in that race. The only thing I can say is right now, in the serving right now, she said she ain't come up here, and I can't make her, okay? And I told you how I'd go about that if I was you.
I know, well, but at the end of the day, she could have.
I don't know, maybe she's scared of me, I don't know.
You know what? That's guilty conscience talking. That's a guilty conscience talking. You know, this is crazy to me because she could have, if she would have not jumped departments like that, she could have gotten served off the record. by the U.S. Marshals, there would have been no publicity. Now that I had to come and do it myself, I had to come and get somebody to make sure that this got done. I'm going to publicize it. Like I run We the People News, you know. You have a YouTube channel. I had 2 YouTube channels, and I got a news website. I am going to heavily publicize this, you know, because she chose to do this. I'm not a violent person. I believe in the right thing and justice. Absolutely.
That's why I'm in law. I believe bad people should be put in jail and all that.
Yes, it's not rules for thee, but not for me. And and Beavers thinks that's the case. And so,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's true, all true, I believe she could be served.
Yeah.
And like, then there's ways to serve her.
Well, it's even if it wasn't true, anybody has the right to get, to serve. You know, to bring the matter before the court. But you know, this goes to an extra element of, I mean, there was criminal intent by her, and this is her trying to hide behind her badge and jump apartments, and you know, with that, she's building the storm. It's not me. I'm covering the story. She's building the storm, and you know, she's going to cry foul when she was the one that sent an innocent man to prison twice because of her lies. The second time because I exposed the first time.
I don't even know that whole story. I don't know the story. I can't.
It's on WTPnews.org. You know, it's quite a few, you know, shocking stories are on there. But that's what I do, man. Is I'm a constitutional rights activist. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, and I believe in accountability. And you know, I'm going to hold her accountable.
I believe in the law very much. I believe everything should be done right. Like if you ain't having, you got me. I agree with you. You ain't gonna have a single bad thing to say.
Right.
Like I'm one of those cops that I believe all the law should be abided. You know, if I go home today and I speed, and if the trooper pulls me over and gives me a ticket, you ain't gonna hear a peep out of me because that's obviously. I mean, I'm not above the law.
But you could have told her, hey, look, these are some serious allegations. You should get your ass up here, Beavers.
And I call, and again, I keep making. That's the whole thing. Like I can call her and ask her if she comes up here, but I just I can't. As a supervisor side maker, as a person, I can say, hey, you know, all he wants to do is serve you, and if she says no, I can't. Again, that's
all right.
But like I said, I told you how I would go about it, but like I said, because I don't, maybe like I said, maybe she, I don't know her personal life, but maybe she sees you as some crazy psycho, and she's too scared.
Because that's the gaslit label that they put on me in Lafayette County that she played a part of, and that's the thing. I'm not fuck that shit. I'm not fucking. You know that's just not fucking happening no more. Yeah. You know, enough is enough, and I'm putting my fucking foot down on the shit. So let her know. I'm not a violent person. I've never been a violent person. There's never even been the slightest inkling of evidence that I've been a violent person. Now, there are a lot of people out there, the majority of the people.
Asking, like, what they send you to prison for? What was
the
charges they did?
The first time with her lies, the first time was because I'm banished from Lafayette County as part of a witch hunt. They actually legitimately banished me from the county. Yeah. I could go in there for official purposes. I was reporting 2 law enforcement agencies to the FBI. I had called the FBI and set an appointment to come up there, or set a time. They said they don't do appointments, they do walk-ins. I conveyed everything perfectly. Beavers lies on stand on a probation revocation hearing and said that I had no permission to go into Lafayette County, no official, purpose. When I recorded her call and the call to the FBI, I went to prison for going to report crimes to the FBI. That's what I went to prison for. The second time I went to prison was because whenever I got out of prison for that, 9 days later, I had put out a video with the transcript and the call recordings showing where she lied. 9 days later, I go to Galveston, Texas to go investigate the police department down there for false arrest. I get pulled over going into the city. The officer claims he smells the odor of alcohol. I hadn't drank in 5 years. I kept demanding a breathalyzer. They wouldn't do a breathalyzer. I was booked into jail on suspicion of DWI because it was a pretext on getting me shut up and extradited to Mississippi. The burden of proof on a probation revocation hearing is much less than the burden of proof at trial. And so if they could just use allegations, that's what they did, and the judge gave me a 2-year sentence claiming I violated my probation when I never violated my probation. There was no alcohol.
Are you thinking like Lafette contacted them? And
no, that's where I was going to get, is actually have call recordings of Kandace Beavers on the phone with the arresting officer from Galveston.
In Texas?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It was a favor called in over state lines.
Who did you get the recording from?
From all the discovery in the criminal case.
Oh, really?
So they dismissed the charge, all that, but she was behind all of this, and it was all retaliatory in nature.
Yeah.
Fucked up. It's fucked up shit, man.
And I hope everything works out. So, this first time meeting you, I have nothing negative to say.
I haven't done it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Is I'm a patriot. I'm for, I stand up for constitutional rights in general. And that's the thing, is there have been a lot of fucking coward ass tyrants that have flipped the narrative and tried to paint me as something that I'm truly not, and it's so unfair. And that's why, I'm not taking any more of this shit. Fuck that. I'm not a. No, I'm out of state.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a lot of people would take to violence on something like that. I'm not a violent person. I've always had a peaceful message, and
Listen, just seek the truth. Honestly, it's
but you can't do that to people and keep doing that to people and not expect to bring the animalistic instinct out. Everybody's got a breaking point. You can't just send somebody away on lies and keep sending them away on lies and taking them out of the picture of their family and not expect that person just naturally to, at some point get to a breaking point. And so I'm trying to prevent that from happening. I want the process to actually fairly take place. And so that's
well, like I said, have her serve someone someone else that they can serve her and get that done.
okay.
That way you get through past this process without having to stalk her down, or hunt her down.
Right.
And that way again, I'm not against the lawsuit, because if she's actually wrong, she's wrong. That's whatever. But then again, or you can sit there and wait. I'm not. I just told you what my opinion.
I gotta get going anyways. So
I got a lot of paperwork I was working on, so I'm gonna go back and get it. But good luck with everything, Paul.
So, as you can see, intentional dodging of service by Kandace Beavers. This is not over. This is far from over. She has to face the long arm of justice. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The process must take place. Okay? It is not rules for thee, but not for me. Kandace Beavers must learn that lesson. That's there. She cannot use the badge and her uniform and the powers of jumping from one department to another. This investigation has just deepened. It has just widened. Okay? I've got to find out what happened on that phone call. Now, there's an admission that the sergeant, her supervisor, called her. She refused to come up there to accept process. Okay? Once again, more obstruction from Kandace Beavers. I'm calling on the feds to conduct a full investigation into this. This is intentional obstruction of process. She is refusing to take. That's a complete abuse of power for her to jump departments the way that she did. Now, what was it that she did? You heard the officer right there that I spoke with ask about what she did. I think it's time for a little reminder before I get into what this complaint has to say. This is what Kandace Beavers did.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Not much.
Hey,
You
man.
good?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, buddy. You all right? Shake your hand, dude. You doing all right tonight?
Doing good.
How'd Holly Springs go?
It went well. What'd you pull me over for?
Well, your tag expired earlier this month or earlier this year. So
It's been
yeah.
tough.
I understand.
What's up,
I
Dubs?
wanted to ask you, if
An
this
eye for
car
an eye,
park and
free
you don't
fit.
mind,
Yes,
just for me, just
I
for our
didn't
safety and everything.
Give you a shout out,
Okay.
man. Hey, appreciate you
ain't got any
jumping on.
weapons or anything in the car, do you?
No.
Gotcha. So there was paperwork that was issued today,
And of course,
I
tires
just wanted to talk
beware.
to you about it and give it to you. And I figured coming from me would be the best.
Sure.
If you want to get out, I'd be happy to let you look at it, or if you want to stay right there,
I'd prefer to stay right
that's
here.
fine.
Yeah.
So I want to show you what it is. It is in the Circuit Court Law of Lafayette County, Mississippi. It is a order of holding until the defendant. It's a revocation hearing, and you're going to have a hearing on it tomorrow morning. And I'm going to need you to come with us tonight, and we'll get all this sorted out. They've got a hearing scheduled for you tomorrow, from what I understand. Okay?
Wait, for what?
It's just they have revocated. It's a revocation hearing, and they are ordering us to hold you. Okay?
This is crazy.
Yep. So, if you want to, man, I'd really appreciate it if we could just go ahead and get this taken care of. We're going up there, and
I mean, dude, I've done nothing wrong. I just came from Holly Springs, man.
I understand. I don't know.
Can I at least take my car to the house?
So, in a situation like this, what would be best is if you can get a family member. Or
I
somebody.
can't. My wife is out in Hernando.
Okay.
I have kids at the house. I was on the way
Now,
back.
if you're okay with it sitting here, the bad part about it is now that we've made contact with you, I can't allow you to drive off, is what I'm getting at. So if you want to leave your car sitting here until she can come get it, I wouldn't mind having me or somebody else to come out here and give you a hand with it, okay?
Can I call her?
Yeah, absolutely. Call her. I'm cool with that.
I got a cigarette.
fine.
I'm just finding my cigarettes.
You're good, man. I appreciate your transparency.
These people will not.
Sorry?
I said these people will not give up, man. Single thing. All I've done is just my auditing.
Yeah. Well, Matt, like I said, I've never had any bad experiences with you besides like everything that's going on. So.
Come on.
That's why they held the revocation.
Yes, sir. I need to speak with an agent. There's a major issue going on with the Holly Springs Police Department. There's blatant corruption going on, starting from at the top down. And I've actually got this on video. I've got audio recordings. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't believe the evidence that I had myself.
Well, we do walk-ins as opposed to phone calls.
I understand that, but there's a little bit different of an issue for me. I'm actually, and that was another thing I was going to talk to the agents about. My constitutional rights have been literally mowed over by Lafayette County and now by Holly Springs. I'm actually banished from the city of Oxford. I've got to get permission to come into the city, and I know y'all are in the city. But so basically I need to make an appointment with y'all to come in there. If somebody can set a time with me so I can let Oxford know, or let Lafayette County Sheriff's Department know, and come in there and meet with y'all.
Well, anytime between the hours of 8 to 4, Monday through Friday would be fine.
Okay. Is there like a lunch period that nobody's there, or even
Watch
during
this
lunch
guy
period?
intentionally turn around 180 degrees so that his body cam
Varies from
can't.
day to day. I would say if you could come before 12 would be perfect.
Okay. Well, I'm actually right now, I'm mixing down the video from what happened yesterday to include body cam. And I've got about another,
There's
actually it's already encoded. I can go ahead and put it on a jump
Nothing that
drive,
makes sense.
and bring that up there.
He's talking.
Yeah.
to somebody
I can do that. Let me find a jump drive to load this evidence onto, and I'll come up there.
Okay.
All right.
Great, thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
So here's where I call Kandace Beavers. I call the Sheriff's Department.
Is Jonathan Fingerman in?
I
Now read
All
the
right, can I speak to
transcript.
somebody else?
As
I
you
need
hear
to
me talking to Kandace Beavers.
I need to inform them that I'll be coming into Oxford.
Okay, I'm transferring to dispatch. Hang on.
Watch the intentional lies by
Hey,
the.
this is Deputy Beavers. How can I help you?
This is who?
This is the court transcript.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Deputy Beavers. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, Beavers?
Hey, who's this?
Reardon.
Oh, hey, Matt, what's up?
Hey, I've got to go meet with the FBI. I just spoke with them. I need to go really within the next hour.
Okay. Hey, do you know who's that supposed to go through? Like, is it supposed to go through like Mr. With Scott or the sheriff or?
No, I mean Jonathan Fingerman took my stuff yesterday and had everything jotted down. He's not working today, so as long as I just inform the sheriff's department, I don't need to speak to Joey. I don't want to speak to Joey. I don't want to speak
I
to
just
Scott.
was making sure because I didn't know that you had spoke with Fingerman yesterday.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. What time do you think you'll be coming through?
I'm probably gonna head out here in the next 30 minutes to come up there.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine, sir.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bothering you. You said the U.S. Attorney's Office, right?
No, the FBI office.
No, after that, I'm talking about
Oh, the district court.
district court. Okay.
But I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to go there or not because I've got I've got a lot of stuff on my plate today. I'm gonna.
I understand. That's fine. I'm just writing all this down so I can give it to my dispatchers. That way they know. That's all.
All right. No. What it really is Joey's being nosy.
I haven't talked to Joey, but I'm sitting in dispatch as we talk. So.
Oh, I got you.
All right. And who are you supposed to be meeting at the FBI building?
FBI agent.
Well, I figured that, but who?
I don't need to disclose all that information.
All right.
Just the FBI is sufficient.
And you said before lunch?
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, I don't mean to keep bothering you, but I just wanted to write this down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this mixed down, and I'm having to do some voiceover to point certain things out. So I need to. That just interrupted my basically my screen grabbing. I was trying to get this done for him so I can leave and take this up there.
Okay. All right. So you have to say
something that happened yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't here yesterday, so
I got you. Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a safe one, Matt.
All right. You too. Thanks. Bye.
I'm sorry. What time did you say your appointment was? I think we cut each other off.
They really don't do appointments, and that was what I told them. He said if you could just come up here within like the next hour before lunch, that would be great. I was trying to set an appointment. But,
okay, that's fine. I just didn't know if you would say it or not, and I was like, I didn't know. I was like, I think we cut each other off, though.
Yeah.
And it's the one, are you talking about the one over there, by the sheriff's department, or the one up on the hill by Kroger?
They don't have one by the sheriff's department. No, it's over there by Kroger.
Well, by Kroger.
Yeah. Y'all have one over by the sheriff's department?
Well, the federal building over here.
Oh, no, yeah, that's the district court. No, I need the actual FBI office.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't know I was like, I don't know if you said a time or not, and I was just calling back.
Yeah.
But is that the only place you're going, though?
I need to pause that right there on that transcript. I want you to look right here, right where it says, right below it says, and received into evidence. One final question for now. Just to be clear, Mr. Reardon had no authorization to be at the FBI building that is here in the city of Oxford on Friday, October 28th. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Steve Ladner. You're on something that's not even that has nothing to do with what this is about. Absolutely nothing. This is about lies, intentional lies told by by a law enforcement officer that sent an innocent man to prison. Okay, if you stand behind that, then the thing needs to happen to you. And I mean, I don't understand what you're saying. The proof is there in the call recording with the FBI, where it's agreed for me to come up there to bring the evidence that I had. This lying ass bitch lied to send me to prison intentionally. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Intentionally says the exact opposite of what happened on the phone calls. Okay? Intentionally. There's no mistake that was made. It was intentional. These many lies were intentional.
Well,
will you call? Can you call the sheriff's department and ask for me, and just let me know if you do go somewhere else?
yeah, I didn't make it around to going to district court yesterday. I was going to go over there and check on things with my lawsuit that's going on up there, and I didn't have time to go to make it over there, so I was gonna kick it to another day, and I might if it just depends on. I've got a busy day planned out today, and I didn't expect to need to go and sit down with the FBI today. It just came up, and I have to now.
Understandable.
So I may end up going to district court, but I can let you know.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just that way, somebody don't call and all that stuff, and that way I can already talk to you. Just if you decide to do that right before you leave the FBI building, just will you call me?
Yeah, and is y'all's number still the same as at 911?
I mean, if you want to call 911, absolutely.
I'm just kidding.
If you want to call I'm not going to tell you no if you're having an emergency, but just call up here and you can ask dispatch for me, and they'll get you to me.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, sir. Be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, bye.
I've got a message for the Attorney General's office of the. We don't need to see all that. It gets away from. Well, no, it's still definitely relevant, because the Attorney General's office doesn't give a shit about the Mississippi Constitution, about protecting the rights of actual victims. Hold on a second. There we go. And that was what that end part was about, was counting down the constitutional rights that the state of Mississippi has thrown care to the wind on. This is let's see. Right. This is the complaint. All right. This is the lawsuit that's currently filed right now in Galveston, Texas. This is the lawsuit that Kandace Beavers is dodging service on. That it can be said that she is directly responsible for causing. And she thinks that she can just hide behind her badge and her uniform, which is absolutely outrageous. All right. A copy of this website is on my website, WTPnews.org. If you want to read the full thing, I don't see the need in actually going through this line by line. But this is what it is. Okay, it's a civil rights action for the intentional deprivation of rights that can be attributed directly to Deputy Kandace Beavers, the one that is intentionally dodging service. It's not like, no party should be intentionally dodging service on something that's obstructing. But her, of all people, to have done this is what makes this thing so shocking. Okay. She needs to face justice. And the sooner the city of Batesville negotiates service, ensures that the process is strictly adhered to. This is not taking sides. This is simply ensuring that a day in court happens. She can then explain her actions. She can attempt to defend them if there is such a thing. There is not such a thing. But I do have call recordings of Kandace Beavers and Hobie James, both reaching out to the arresting officer over in Galveston, lying ass Osteen. And now Kandace Beavers, everybody else has been served. Well, except for Hobie James, who I found out more recently is actually working for the U.S. Marshals now, the same agency that I'm in a vicious legal battle with from Louisiana. I have trial in a couple of weeks in Lafayette, Louisiana, regarding a violent arrest that they made on August 25th of this year. And Hobie James and Kandace Beavers both left the department at Lafayette County Sheriff's Department. To my knowledge, it was after. It was right after I had filed the lawsuit and before they could get served. Hobie James went to the U.S. Marshals. That's going to be dealt with in its own way. Kandace Beavers went to Batesville Police Department. That's being dealt with in its own way. And I will not accept a coward hiding behind a badge and a uniform. That was a direct cause of this lawsuit coming about. They need to realize that they were a direct cause of this, and they need to quit running from their responsibility. Everything was fraud. The whole entire mess was fraudulent. Put an innocent man into a cage to shut him up. And like I said, none of these actions are meant to be taken personally by the city of Batesville or by any of the officers with the Batesville Police Department. But understand that I have a job to do. I'm here for a reason, to ensure that the long arm of justice extends both ways. This could have been handled a lot differently, but they're making it worse by the day. All right. Kandace is making it worse by the day and intentionally dodging service, intentionally saying that she's not going to accept service for something that she caused. And any officer with the Batesville Police Department that assists in this is directly compounding the problem, because the problem will not go away until she gets served and the process can take place. So I wanted to take this time to go ahead and release the proof, because Can't run from it. It is what it is. So that's all I've got for you right now. It's right here at coming up on the top of the hour. Once again, this song right here, Caught Red-Handed, goes through the ins and outs of what happened with Galveston that they were a part of. The officer that you see right at the beginning that's at my driver's side door is William Osteen, the officer from Galveston, Texas. That both of them.
The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due.
Lies and corruption, they thought they'd control, but justice is burning, exposing their soul. They built this on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Down in Galveston, it started that night. Osteen and Doretti turned wrong into right. Said I was drunk, claimed the smell in the air, but no alcohol touched me, their proof wasn't there. They locked me up 11 months in a cell, fabricated charges of personal hell. They twisted the law, made me a pawn, but their conspiracies unravel and it won't last long. A growing plot, their power abused, but I'm breaking the chains, their lies are diffused. The truth's on my side and it's ready to speak, exposing their game, bringing justice to the weak. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they control, but justice is burning, exposing their soul. They built this on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Extradited from Galveston back to Lafayette, 2 weeks before trial, the lies were set. Then Ben Creekmore played his false hand, fictitious evidence in his corrupt plan. Judge Tolleson fell for the charade they showed. 2 years in prison, down a dark road. Osteen hit the stand, swore oath after oath, but his lies cracked under the weight of my growth. July 18th, they thought they'd won, but justice don't sleep, the truth has begun. Their house of cards is shaking, ready to fall.
Hey,
I'm standing tall,
I have
calling
a
out
new
them
number.
all.
I lost my phone.
Their
All
lies
right.
laid bare. These public
Pause this real quickly. I have a new phone. My other one got destroyed. I lost all my numbers. All right. Lost everything when the security guard in New Orleans decided he was going to split my head wide open and grab my phone and chunk it at the ground and try to destroy all the evidence. So go ahead and send me an email to news@wtpnews.org so I can link back up with you. That goes for anybody else that's been in communication with me. I don't have any numbers or anything anymore, so I need to get it back.
Thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they control. Sentence vacated, exposing their soul. They built it on deceit, but the cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Kandace Beavers, Hobie James played the dirty part, conspired with Galveston to tear me apart. Jeff Busby sent false statements to the district attorney, and when the heat came down, it was so concerning. A snake in the grass hiding behind his crew, but the truth reveals everything they do. Their lies run deep, but justice runs deeper. Each betrayal exposed, the climb's getting steeper. They thought they'd silence me, bury my voice, but now it's my time and I've made my choice to shine a light, make sure these criminals pay. Justice is coming and it's here to stay. I lost it all, but I've still got the fight. Damn right, the truth's a weapon cutting through the night. The sentence declared unlawful, the order vacated. I'm vindicated, liberated, and of course I'm elated. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, corruption they thought they control. Sentence vacated, exposing their soul. They built it on deceit, but the cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown.
Yeah, pour again. Them like the truth's a weapon.
I'll probably do something else on New Orleans tonight. New Orleans is getting sued on Monday. I'll go ahead and tell you right now. New Orleans is getting sued on Monday. That one they have coming. They were given plenty of warning about that, about what would happen if they didn't comply. I've got to put my foot down and show them that I mean business. That's going to happen. All right. Hey, reach out to me, Blue Line, particularly. I'd like to maybe meet up with you while I'm over here in the general area. All right, so do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and really awesome. All right, hey, I'll check my email, and I will be reaching out to you here in just a few. All right, y'all, take care, and yeah, if you missed this from the beginning, go back and see it. See what happened in Batesville today. You can see it from the supervisor's own words. She is intentionally dodging service. Must be held accountable. Y'all take care.